A crackdown on the private security industry has led to over 100 arrests in 5 provinces. 8 directors and owners of private security companies were among those arrested by law enforcement officers mandated by the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority, PSiRA. The arrests took place in Gauteng, the Northwest, KwaZulu-Natal, the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. PSiRA says the arrest demonstrated the zero tolerance towards misconduct within the industry. Joining us on the line is Advocate Linda Mbana, PSiRA Executive Head of Law Enforcement. Linda, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
If you can just quickly take us through this operation dubbed Operation COVID-19 Cleanup. How successful has it been?
Thank you so much, Njanja. It is very, very successful, and I think I must also indicate that in terms of our legislation, all officers must be validly registered and all officers must be validly trained. And as PSiRA, we are really hot on the heels of those that are unscrupulous. We are really hot over heels of those that are non-compliant. We are talking to the businesses as well as the individuals, which are security officers. And as you indicated, really we have zero tolerance towards non-compliance.
So what action will you be taking against these companies which are found to be at fault?
So what we have done now and what we will continue doing is to investigate, do inspections and continue with these operations, and those that are found to be on the wrong side of the law being arrested, and they will continue to be arrested over and above. We've got as PSiRA a prosecuting division that deals with non-compliance. So we will make sure that they go and face the music and towards or in front of that organization that deals with prosecution. So what we will do, if one is found to be guilty of an offense, we will check how serious the offense is. We will either suspend, withdraw, or give a very big fine to any company or any individual that is against the law.
And if you can just take us through the work of PSiRA, what do you do what's your statutory mandate?
Okay. We are an organ of the state as PSiRA, and our responsibility is to regulate. We are a regulator, and we regulate the industry. And most importantly, we ensure that there is effective control over the practices of the occupation of the security service provider and of all the people that are participating in the industry. We are doing that in the interest of the state, in the interest of the public, and in the interest of the industry itself. One of the things that we're supposed to do as the regulator is to promote professionalism in the industry and to also ensure that we promote a legitimate industry which adheres to all the relevant pieces of legislation, in particular the Constitution.
Now, the unscrupulous behavior of some security companies or security personnel has come under the spotlight in recent weeks. I mean, we can recall the arrest of 10 officers at the Lindela detention center. Is this concerning for your organization?
Yes, we are really concerned. And we normally ask the public and whoever that has information to bring that information forward. We are currently busy with just the example that you've mentioned. We are busy with those security officers, and we are busy inspecting and we are busy investigating their conduct. As I indicated before, it's totally zero tolerance towards non-compliance. So whoever that is reported to us or whoever that it has come to our attention that they are doing things that they are not supposed to be doing, both to the public and to the security officers themselves, we make sure that we deal with that in terms of our regulations, in terms of our law, and in terms of our code of conduct.
But now, when will these measures come into effect?
When will they?
When will these measures that you speak of actually come into effect, or is this already being done?
All right. Some of them we are done with the investigations, and we are waiting for the dates where they will appear in front of our inquiry, as I indicated before. Others, because remember, matters will differ in terms of their merits. Others, we need time in order for us to investigate. So we are busy investigating some of the matters that have been reported to us.
Linda, thank you very much for your time. That's Linda Mbana from PSiRA. Just looking at the unscrupulous behavior of some security companies and how they are cracking down on these.